And you can watch the previous video before this one because I'm not going to repeat what I said. It just shut off for some weird reason. Antidepressants, they are known to cause weight gain for a lot of people, no matter how good they work. And I'm not interested in that. I'm already overweight due to depression, so that's kind of counterproductive. You overeat because you're depressed, so you're going to get on antidepressants to gain more weight. No, I'm not doing that. So that's why he actually advised Prozac, because Prozac is known to make people lose weight. Um, Basically, because it messes with your appetite, kind of similar to what Adderall does. I used to take Adderall years ago, and it actually does help a lot when it comes to attention and focusing. And I didn't eat at all. It didn't feel like an unhealthy, sick thing. I just wasn't hungry, so I didn't eat. I actually lost a lot of weight on Adderall. But so I mean, I'm personally not interested in it, but I'm gonna try it because I need help, and I'm just not in a good place right now. I don't like to say mental. It's not always a mental thing. It's just sometimes it is. I think stress can really take over you, and it can take over your heart, and it can turn into mental illness, and it can take over your life. Like, for example, I just had an order like an hour ago, and I drove off without the person's food. In my mind, I don't even know. It's just stress. And then I had to go back, and they were like, "Yeah, you left without the food." They were laughing about it and stuff, but I'm not laughing. I'm just like, that something is wrong with me. Like, that's really sad that I drove off without the person's food, and I don't even know where my head was at. And I went all the way to their apartment. Had to go back and get everything. Oh God, I don't know. So I learned something interesting though. He told me that because he asked me if I smoked. Oh, look at that. He asked me if I smoked, and I always say no because I don't consider myself a smoker, but I do it when I'm stressed. And he revealed to me that people actually get addicted to smoking because it helps with dopamine levels. And I was like, oh, well, that's why I do it often. I didn't know, I guess occasionally, not often, but I learned that. So it is, I guess some stuff can be a chemical imbalance. I don't think everything is, but um, I was explaining to him like what I deal with when it comes to depression. It's just, it could be anything. It's not really specific stuff. It's of course going to be more personal, relationship based things, or just things that affect me on a personal level. But like I said, stuff that will make normal people feel sad or kind of disappointed or discouraged, like briefly. My I go from like, I don't ever feel normal, so I'm not gonna say I go from normal, but I just feel like I drop. It feels like death inside when it happens to me. And I can't get back up from that. It's not even just a mood thing. It's not emotions. It's much deeper than that. It feels like something just shut off inside of me, or shuts off inside of me when it happens to me. Try to listen to worship music, or maybe I do something else to distract my mind, which is probably watching a TV show or something. Or, I mean, I try different stuff, but it's really, really dark. And sometimes I'll lay in bed and when I cry, it's not like a normal cry. It feels like you're in this weird state of just like, it's almost like being paralyzed from the inside out. And I don't like calling them emotions. People like to call them emotions. It's not emotional. I don't feel like it's just my emotions that's affected. If it feels, it's just my soul. It's just, how scripture just makes a lot of reference to like the soul and different conditions like it can be in. Like, that's just what I feel like. It's just like depression or sadness of soul. And I'll just cry. And to be honest, sometimes I don't get myself out of it. I mean, my friends, I have a lot of sisters in Christ I talk to, they help me, but sometimes it just kind of switches. So if I'm not sad, I'll go to just like feeling a little bit better, but then it'll just continue. So I don't know, when it comes to all that chemical imbalance stuff, the dopamine, this and that, I mean, hey, because I'm definitely not normal. I'm definitely imbalanced, whether it's chemical or not. So no, I don't particularly want antidepressants, but I do feel like with what I deal with, I know myself better than anybody else. I don't know what anxiety feels like. You don't know what it feels like to be so stressed to the point where you can't breathe. And it feels like you're having heart palpitations because somebody offended you. Or because somebody... So it's easy for you to tell somebody, oh no, don't take medication. Because I understand as Christians, like, that's not what the Father wants us to do. But you have to be realistic about some stuff too. If you have somebody that's dealing with a serious case like that, it's not always a situation where somebody can just pray and everything gets better. Or, it's just an emotional, temporary thing. It's not temporary. It's a state of being. That's what depression is. So it may not be ideal. It's not God's number one. No, I would rather not take it. If I could find something else that would help me, sure. I mean, how many times have I attempted to get deliverance and failed miserably? So, something has to, I don't know. Something has to give. Look at my hair. So, I don't know. I mean, since that's the first thing they just kind of gave me, I'll try it. Like, I'll try the Prozac and stuff. Like I said, I know myself and I know my body. If I don't like the way I feel and I feel like I'm kind of being experimented on a little bit, I'm chucking it. I didn't pay for the Prozac. Now, what happened was, I don't have any insurance for anything like that. So I honestly just went to Google. And I think I forgot what I typed in. How to get anxiety meds. It was something, I don't even remember. But cerebral.com popped up. And what it is, it's kind of like a monthly plan that you pay them for. So it's not really insurance. But since it was my first time, I paid $45. And then they give you answer some questions like your weight, your age, what you're dealing with, and blah, blah, blah. Really simple stuff. And they give you a care provider. And that's the guy that you, I guess he's the one that diagnoses you, whatever. He's like the doctor. And he's the one that gave me the Prozac. And he was like, speaking to me about different kinds of medication. And he, spoke about the propranolol, blah, blah, blah. I just lost my train of thought again. Okay, that's what I was talking about. So I think after this, you can cancel anytime, but like, it was $45 for just to sign up for it. And the medication, in my opinion, is cheap. Like I said, the anxiety medication is just $15. I don't know why the Prozac is free. That kind of concerns me. I don't know why they just give that away for free. I'm like, why? Is it because it sucks? And everybody complains about it. So, but after that, it's like $100 a month if you wanted to continue. So I don't know about that. I'll try it, like I said, for 2 weeks or a month, and we'll see about that. But no, I'm not doing good at all. And it's, as much as I like to talk and I like to vlog, sometimes it's so bad to the point where I don't even want to talk. Like, it takes energy that I don't have, that I feel like I should be giving myself to sustain myself to even try to talk. Like, that's how bad it is. I can't even get on camera and try to describe and go into depth about what I feel, So, I mean, yeah, for those of you who are praying, that's great, pray away. But, I appreciate the prayers and stuff. I'm sure the Lord will, orchestrate thing. But I'm just kind of over trying to take the spiritual route, because I feel like you can only go so far. Like, because you need deliverance, okay, you already tried that route. Everybody failed you in that department, so you can't do that. You can't do it by yourself. You need help. So as far as the most you can do spiritually is read scripture. And I feel like that's going to do some of the work. Do I think that just meditating on scriptures about anxiety and depression is going to actually heal your soul from the reason why you have it in the first place? No. You need a lot more work than that. So I feel like do what you need to do. Sometimes it comes down to that point. I know that as Christians, we don't want to encourage each other to go routes that Father doesn't exactly, prefer us to go. We try to keep each other in the spiritual lane, which you really should. That's a good thing. But at the same time, if you don't feel led to encourage somebody in that direction, then don't do it. if you feel like it goes against your conscience to do that, or you're causing someone else to sin. But I feel like sometimes you got to be practical. If it's that bad that you can't work, and you're having heart issues, and you can't breathe, and you don't want to sleep, you want to sleep, or you can't work, and all this other stuff, I feel like there is a little compartment of self-love to where, at least you're fighting for your survival in some type of way. You're trying to get help some way, because if you don't treat it this way, what you're going to start doing is drinking again, because that is self-medicating. You're just using the wrong stuff. It's all the wrong stuff, but if it's not medication, you're going to be drinking or smoking or doing something else you ain't got no business doing. So it's like, you can't just stay here in this state of just voidness and depression and just sadness and try to fight your way through it spiritually. You need some assistance. You need some kind of help. So even if it's temporary, not saying don't stay on pills forever. And I was thinking about that too. I'm like, I don't even like the idea of it, because as much as I used to take them, so I know how they can help. I love being in a good mood. I like all that stuff. But I think about people who really take medication for real, like they're actually consistent with it, and that there is a detox phase, there is a withdrawal phase. I'm like, I ain't with all of that. So I'll be thinking about that too. Like, if this does work for you and you want to stay on this, like, that's going to be your new normal, and that's not normal, which I'm aware of. But at this point, you just got to kind of seek the Lord and ask him what the heck is wrong with you, because he's really the only one that can properly diagnose you, because you don't want to get hooked on to something and it just kind of changes you chemically. I don't know. It's just a lot. Sometimes it's too much to even think about all that, and you're just trying to get help right now. And that's just kind of what I was doing that day. I think I had a panic attack the day I actually called. They called me back, but I was just in my car and I was just like, I can't do this. This is too much for me. Like, I need something now. Anything. I need some help. If I'm going to try to function and just try to be an adult and just try to live, and I can't be having my emotions overtake me when somebody hurts my feelings, or when something disappoints, or just stress, just thoughts just constantly going and going and going, and just negativity. It's never anything positive. If there's something that's going to put an end to that, even a little bit, or just temporarily, fine, that's great. Like, I'll take it. And just kind of let the Lord just work out the rest. Even if he takes me off of it at some point, which I'm sure he will. But yeah, I'm not good. I don't even know what people just classify depression. I just say sadness. But it's important to know where that sadness is coming from. Everything's not mental. Sometimes your heart is just sick and just broken and just just really, 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 really bad. But anyway, okay, so why I titled the first video, Favor Isn't For Me. Let me tell you what happened. Okay. Listen. I don't think I'm in the place mentally to deal with the bullcrap, because my personality, the way I am, I'm not cut for customer service, because I don't like bullcrap. So this is what happened, okay? So yesterday, I had a delivery, and it was a HEB delivery, so it's prepaid. You basically just pick it up and drop it off to the person's house. This person ordered like 8 huge packs of canned soda, like the ones you gotta carry, the heavy ones. Ordered that, and like 4 or 5 different cases of tissue. That's cool. But so I get to the house, right? So not only do I have to carry these heavy packs of soda, canned soda, big ones, not this long rectangular one, the big ones, 2 big vehicles in the driveway. So I can't even like take this heavy stuff as I'm trying to bring it and go like around or try to find the entrance. Couldn't do that. So the only way I could get to the front door was to cut through the grass on their lawn, go through a whole bunch of tree branches, which were hitting me in the face, just to go to the front door. So I said, okay. So what I did, I got everything collectively. I delivered everything on the doorstep. But I did, and that was just Brandy. I do admit I probably shouldn't have done it, but that's just my personality. It may need to be some correction there. I'm not denying that. You know, I don't refuse correction or anything, but that's just how I was feeling that day, and that's how I felt. So I texted them, the customer, and I said, I would like a very nice tip for this delivery, seeing as you had 2 huge vehicles in your driveway that is literally preventing Favor or whoever wanted to deliver your stuff. We can't even get to your front door. And then the only passageway that you have is a huge freaking tree literally going through branches. Like, are you kidding me? Here's my thing. I understand customer service and all that, blah, blah, blah. I get it. But you also have to be considerate. If you didn't want to get your big lazy behind up to get in your one of your 2 vehicles that you got sitting in your driveway to go to the store and get this crap for yourself, like I said, I still don't understand the point in these kind of like delivery apps. If you're somebody that's like a senior or you're old or like you literally are not mobile, you're not able to get up and go get things yourself, cool. Then this stuff comes in handy. But if you're somebody that's just chilling at home, like I've delivered stupid stuff, y'all. Like what did I deliver yesterday? People will like order through Favor just like a shake. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like a shake and just something simple. And then they be having nice cars once you get there. It's just something I will never personally understand. I am grateful for you helping me make money because I had to go get it. And then the tip if you give that. But it's just lazy. This is a lazy generation. You could have got this crap yourself. What happened to going to the grocery store for yourself? So anyway, listen, if you don't want to go in one of your 2 vehicles that I clearly see right here that was blocking me from getting to the front door in the first place, at least be considerate. If you know that you ordered something and that somebody's going to come to deliver it, make sure the person has a clear passageway to get to your freaking front door. They don't be thinking about nobody else but themselves. And then these apartment deliveries. Oh my God. These apartments, honey. Apartment what? Floor 4. It's always like a floor 3, floor 4. And I'm like, sweetheart, listen. I know I need to work out and I know I need to exercise. I know it's good for my heart, but your bullcrap is not. That makes no sense to me. You want somebody to carry all these groceries that we done picked up for you, go all the way up these flights of stairs. I'm like, honey, I'm about to die. If I die, I hope that you come to my funeral. You're going to help pay for the expenses or something, because this is just ridiculous. Y'all couldn't get this yourself? You telling me? And then they be living right by the store. You got a whole vehicle. What, you need gas money? I can give it to you. Are you serious? What y'all doing in there watching TV, sitting on the couch? Really? What is preventing you from getting in your own vehicle and going 4 minutes to the store that you had somebody else pick up your order from? I'm sorry. I'm just overwhelmed. But it just be stuff like that. So anyway, I sure did. I texted the person that because that's how I felt. And whether it was me or somebody else, I don't care. I hope that you know in good conscience as a human being, if you are one, because we got a lot of hybrids around here. We don't know who people are these days, you know. If you don't want to get your lazy behind up to go get your stuff, and you're going to make somebody else stress and struggle in the burning heat because it's summertime, it'd be 100 degrees in Austin. You made somebody else do this crap. I hope you intended on tipping them. So I just texted because I wanted to ensure the tip. I hope you don't think that I was going to bring this and you wasn't going to tip. So I did text that. I wasn't rude, but I said what I said. So I got an email this morning from the Favor Risk team. Dear Brandy, we got a report about a negative interaction. You know, all that crap. and you requested a larger tip and blah blah blah. I kind of laughed at first. I got annoyed and then I laughed because I was like, I was expecting this. I figured it was somebody petty who do not care about you and your well-being. They just want their stuff delivered to their home. They probably wouldn't go tip you. And I know this because I used to do this stuff through DoorDash. I get frustrated with people and I would literally report whoever the driver was and be like, I want them fired. So it's probably me weeping what I sold, to be honest with you. But so they reported or whatever, and like, I mean, the story was kind of twisted up a little bit. They made it seem like I demanded a larger tip, and I'm like, that's not what I said. If you planned on tipping me, then I would like for it to be a nice one, because that's just common courtesy because of the crap that you made me do, and then I couldn't even get to your front door. I mean, come on now. But anyway, I was just like, you know what? I can't do this. Because I had to apologize. You know, you gotta be nice. I'm just like, that's not who I am. I'm really not. I've been like this on like literally any kind of job I have. And sometimes it's just like a respect factor. It had nothing to do with me being disrespectful. It had nothing to do with me being like disorderly. It's just people do stupid stuff and they act like this side of the fence matters, but then you don't. And then I'll be the person that does say something that everybody wants to say. That's just my personality. So I can see right now, customer service and all of this kind of stuff right here, it's not for me. It's not. Because I had a thought way in the back of my mind. I don't know what street, but it was back there somewhere. And I said, let me find out what address that was that I went to, and I can go have a word with them personally, face to face. Since she wanted to report me, we can talk about it. But I said, no, don't do that, because that's not Christ-like, and that's crazy, and then you really ain't gonna have no job. And it's just like, Brandy, just calm down. But anyway, it's just stuff like that. Just be considerate. If you're gonna order something, do like a little delivery service. It could be anybody. If it's not favor, it could be somebody else. And you know dang well you can see in your yard they can't get to the front door. It's a good thing I'm not like a pizza delivery driver. I would be that crazy funny girl in the movie. Like if somebody did that to me and I had a pizza, I would just throw it at your door. And you'll get the message. Because I couldn't reach your door. So I'll just take the pizza out and then I'll throw it like 6 feet away. I'll just throw it at your door. And I want you to call my boss and complain about me. And I will gladly tell my boss I sure did throw the pizza at their door because I couldn't reach it. So I had to get it to him somehow. Don't make no sense. You want somebody to deliver something to you, but they can't even get to the freaking door. And then you want to complain about it because I said, you didn't like what I said. That's why. I didn't say nothing wrong. I said, since you made somebody do all of this with all the... Oh, I said, what did y'all in there drinking all that soda like that for? They had like 6... How many cans of soda was it? Like 6, 7, 8? 6 to 8 big packs of canned soda. That's heavy. I'm not a man. I'm a woman. That's stressful on me. I don't be in the gym bench pressing or anything. And then it's hot. Yeah, I texted you saying I would like a nice tip. And I told them why. Because you got 2 big vehicles in the way. I couldn't get to the front door. That don't make no sense. Woo, child. People just are not good for my health. I need a pet. That's what I need. I'm done with humans. I'm getting me a pet. A pet that can calm me down. A pet that is trained for like different, diagnoses of different stuff. So when they see that you're sad and when you trigger, they just automatically come and just start like rubbing on you or something like, it's okay, Brandy, calm down. Calm down. They were wrong. They were totally wrong. I need my dog to be trained to talk. Like, you come into the house and you want to go off and the dog just like it was some bull crap, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Let me tell you about it. And then we just start talking, just like in the movies. I need my dog to talk. Woo! People, I don't know if it's the coronavirus or, just the whole shutdown thing. I don't know what's going on. People are jerks around here. I'm like, that's why I was saying in my other vlog, have people always been like this and you just didn't really pick up on it because you weren't really in the spirit like that? Or is it a last days thing? You know how we're supposed to become more wicked in the generation. So I'm just like, people are just jerks. It's not even something you have to discern spiritually. Like, they're just body language. Their customer service is just like trash. And this is just different places that I've been. I'm just like, oh, Lord, people are so toxic. I can't do it. It's too much darkness around here. It's too much. Oh my gosh. I say, yeah, honey, I need this medication to deal with y'all. And you know, that may sound funny, but no, it's for real at this point. Like, if I'm gonna keep doing this, I feel like for me to work and deal with people, period, I need medication. Because then I'm gonna get fired, because then I'm gonna come out, I'm gonna say something I ain't got no business saying, something that probably needs to be said, but I can't just stand there, not with what I deal with. Maybe in another world where I'm healed and I'm perfect and I can be meek and humble and lowly and all the things that God wants me to be. Yeah, I can just shut up and let you beat me in the face, sure. But not right now. I can't do it. People just be on some bull crap for real. Like, you have to be a very strong personality to deal with people in a customer service type of job. Because they just heap all they bullcrap on you. All they soda cans and everything. And they tissue paper rolls. Oh my gosh. I see why you toxic, because you're drinking all of that soda. They had Diet Dr. Pepper. They had regular Dr. Pepper. Had the nerve to have Diet Coke. And then they had regular Coke. So one of y'all is more toxic than the other. And that's probably the one that reported me. Because I didn't do nothing wrong. Ask R. Kelly, I did nothing wrong. I will always justify myself in my own mind. Okay? You didn't like that I said it, but I said it for myself and for the future people that's going to be delivering to your doorstep that they can't reach. Like we in the jungle. I'm not Tarzan. I came here to drop something off and that's it, and I need to bounce. I got another order. You got tree branches and leaves and monkeys and all kinds of stuff in the front yard. Like, seriously? You better give me a tip. And you got mad because I said that? Get mad at yourself. Get mad at you for having a truck and a big old SUV in the yard that nobody can. Really? You want me to go around to the backyard? You gonna get mad. You can give me a tip if you over there buying 6-7 packs of soda. Because I know that wasn't cheap. Child. They need to pay us more. My thing is, if you want this, the kind of job, like I said, it's not a real delivery job. That's why I say I don't feel like I'm working. It don't. This is like a teenage version of actual real delivery jobs. It'll make you like some decent money. You'll get some money in your pocket. This is what this is for. It's not a real job. Because if you're going to have somebody taking 6, 7, I'm going to tell you what else I did today. Because I'm just gotten to the point where I don't even care no more. Like, if they quote unquote fire me, I don't care. There's other driver app jobs. I mean, I really don't care at this point. But anyway, yeah, if you want somebody to be going up 4 flights of steps to get to the 5th floor of something with no elevator, okay, we'll pay us $15 an hour. That's all I'm saying. It can be done. But you're going to pay me for the pounds that I lost going up and down these stairs. So something else that happened today. Whew, bless this girl's heart. Because I know you on the other side of things, we genuinely don't care about the drivers. And I know that I'm being humbled by this experience, because you have to reap what you sow, okay? And I'll be honest with you. When it comes to DoorDash, I was that angry, anxious BPD Brandy. The same one you hear right now. I was the one on the other side that was receiving the food, and I was heated. I was mad when my food didn't get here a certain time. And I was mad when you got me the wrong order. Or I was mad when I saw you walking out the door of my food. You didn't even try to find my apartment. I was hated. And I reported you. And I said, fire them. I was so serious. I was like, whoever they are, find out who the DoorDasher was, and I want you to cut them off. I did it every single time. So I feel like the Lord saw it. He probably was shaking his head like, Brandy, you need to chill. What you sowing, you're going to have to reap one day. And I'm like, yeah, sure. Well, I'm in that position now. Except I don't really care like that. But now, like, I see, I get it. You really genuinely don't care about the people that's actually doing the work. And you probably ain't going to even tip them, to be honest with you. I want you to climb all 400 of these steps to my apartment to deliver 6, 7, 8, 10 different bags. And I ain't gonna tip you anything. I get it. I totally get it. So from here on out, in my humility, in my learned experience, moving forward, if I'm in a position where somebody has to deliver something to my door, and I know that it probably took you a little bit of gas to get to my apartment, or I know I live on first of all, I don't like the 2nd or 3rd, 4th floor of anything because I'm scared of heights. For real. Y'all should be seeing me. I'm not playing. Don't laugh at me either. Y'all should be seeing me go up these stairs when I'm delivering these orders, because I don't even be looking up. I be looking at each step like I'm about to die. I'm about to die. I'm about to die again. I'm about to die. I hate heights. I hope nobody around me be watching me because I be looking crazy. Like, I am perplexed of how you can. I be seeing people just go up steps. You see them stairs right there? You out of your mind. Just run up there like it's normal. There is death up there. You can fall, you can trip and break your neck. I'm scared of heights. So I'm not going to ever live in any apartment. It's going to be on the first floor, I assure you, unless they got an elevator. I don't do it. You better ask somebody. I had a lot of friends that came to me at the mall, and they get tripped out when they find out that I don't use escalators. I said, oh no, I ain't about to get my foot caught up in this machine and then have my leg ripped off and die in front of everybody. I will take the elevator. And they laugh about it. It's not funny. I'm serious. I am afraid of heights. So if it's a situation like that where I know you had to go through all these loops and holes to get to me, I will tip you. For sure, I will tip you. But anyways, let me have this one chick early this morning. Oh, Lord. Bless her heart. So, I got her bags or whatever from HEB. It was prepaid. HEB curbside. So, I picked it up. And I went to her apartment. And they had a space, right? You had to go in the parking garage. So, the space says, do not park at any time. So you have to go in the parking garage. I said, okay. And then I thought about it. I said, wait a minute. She got a lot of bags. So that means I got to take the bags out the car and then walk all the way to these silver doors that she was talking about. And, you know, she lets you know that sometimes it's locked and sometimes it's open. So in this case, it was locked today. So I said, okay. It's not like an ordinary apartment. This is one of them elevator, apartments. You got to go on the inside, So I take the first set of bags. Somebody helped me the first time because they lived there and they had scanned to actually be able to go in and open the doors. When I tell y'all, I looked down that hall, like how far I would have to walk to get to her apartment. It was like the tunnel from hell. I mean, like a 200-foot tunnel all the way down. I'm just, oh no. I said she tried it. And this is what I be talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Bear with me. You know that you do not live in a situation. This is my nice voice. You can receive this voice. You know that you are in a situation where you do not have a front door, front step apartment situation, right? You know that somebody got to park in a garage to carry your 15 bags. And then once we get in the doors to the building, we have to walk probably 5 minutes in search of your apartment with all kinds of twists and turns. If you know this, why don't you just get up, find R. Kelly and get the keys to your ignition and go pick it up yourself, sweetheart, because nobody knows this area and your apartment better than you do. I genuinely don't understand. But anyway, so I found her apartment after walking for like 3 minutes around there. Dropped off the first set, had to go back to the car, get the rest of the bags. So I said, okay, I ain't about to do all this back and forth. So I just took my car and I pulled up back to the front. Although they said don't park there. I was like, whatever, I'm about to be in and out. I parked there anyway. So this time the doors was locked because there wasn't nobody there to help me get in. So I texted her. And I let her know, like, yeah, I'm having some trouble, getting into the doors, which she told me to do. She didn't text back. So I said, okay, I called her. She didn't answer the phone. So I hung up and I called again. She answered on the last ring. And what really upset me, it wasn't even just that she didn't answer the phone, because that's the issue for me too, because my app is notifying you of where I'm at, when I done left the store, when I'm at your house. So you know that you already have the runner here, and you playing games, but it just have it in your mind. You should already have it in your mind. I need to stay by my phone because the person is here, so I can help them, or I can get my stuff situated. I can get my stuff and they can be in and out. I don't know if y'all think, like, well, now that I know that I'm working a job like this, there's other people backed up behind your order. You are not the only person we're tending to, queen. We got somebody else so we can make another $9. to become even more rich, because I ain't really nothing. I'm being sarcastic, but she didn't even answer the phone. And then when she finally answered it, she's like, hello? Hello? I said, yeah, I'm outside the silver doors and I have the rest of your groceries here with me. Oh, okay, yeah, I can come out and meet you. No, you can come out and you can get them yourself because it's only a few bags. You don't need to meet me anywhere. So I sat there for like 2 more minutes. She didn't come down. I said, okay, how about this? I'm going to leave your bags outside right here by these silver doors. And when you come out, because I already notified you twice about it, you're going to see it and you can get it. You can carry it to your apartment yourself. And I left. That's what happened. So I probably won't be here too much longer. I'm just being completely honest with you. This little job is triggering me in ways I just really don't need right now. Maybe it'll get a little bit better once I get my medication going. I'm not sure. But it's just it's personal stuff on top of other stuff, and then I have to deal with stupid stuff like this on top of that. Maybe in a normal world with normal people, this stuff does not bother them. I would like to know who those people are, because that stuff is irritating. I can't do it. And she was the first one. And then I got the email about the one from yesterday, and I was like, okay. Gosh, Lord have mercy. I said, yeah, come on, Amazon. Call me back, please. Because I don't want no interaction with nobody at this point. I don't need a customer service job, and I don't need a job where I'm interacting with too many people. I just want to get it done, get in and out, do what you need to do, make a decent amount of money, and that's it. I do not need to interface with any other human species because it's going to be a problem. And it's not always me. It's a problem because I addressed a problem that you caused. It's not me. It's you. It's both of us. But I'm going to get in trouble for it. I don't live by that kind of code. So this is not good for me. Let me look at these comments. Okay, so Valency Jane, you said you emailed me. I need to look at it. I'm going to look at that. Sister India, you said, I hate when people say it's just your emotions. Don't allow the devil to mess with your emotions. Or they say you're not depressed. Yeah, it's because they don't deal with it. They don't even know what this stuff feels like. So it's understandable on one point, but at the same time, you have to understand if you're not dealing with depression and anxiety, that your commentary, especially from a Christian perspective, it can be very insensitive. You don't know what the heck goes on inside of us. It's a dark place. It's very, very bad. I'm glad that you don't deal with something like that. I'm glad that you've never been traumatized by people to the point where you don't need severe healing and, genuine love and healthy relationships. I'm glad that you're balanced and you're normal, but that's not everybody. So don't be insensitive to somebody else's issues when they talk about possibly taking that route, medication. But like I said, yeah, just pray like you said. Okay, I need to get off of here. So that's it. I just wanted to vlog about that a little bit. But I don't know. Y'all can pray your hearts away, pray what you want to pray. But that's my little vlog, and I have to get back to fake work and continue looking for other work because this ain't gonna last too much longer. It's not. I'm trying to prevent something from happening. Honestly. All right, anyway, y'all take care.